Gavin Crump,
Stephen Crump,
Misty Crump.
and today I'd like to show y'all exactly how to roll a cigarette, some would say. And that practice actually requires a lot of finesse and skill, even though I know it sounds pretty easy. Well, it might seem simple. Like I said, mastering it is a whole technique. To achieve a constantly well-rolled joint can take steps. I mean, you gotta really focus. You gotta have the dexterity and control involved. The practice of rolling and consuming herbs has long varied with different forms and techniques, evolving across cultures. Think of it like the art of rolling cigarettes or cigars, you know. And I mean, I have some zigzags right here to show everybody. This is just one of the types they have. They have a lot more. I mean, they had them as early as the 1500s, when actually the first recorded thing of it happening when Alexandro Rislet de Cardo traded bottles of wine with a French soldier for cigarette papers. And he actually loved the cigarette papers so much that he started making his own and turned it into his own business. And you know, it just grew from there, especially in the 19th century when the when the French soldiers started rolling their tobacco and cigarette newspapers. They started using newspapers to roll them, you know, so the papers started becoming very, very popular during the 19th century. And as you can see now, during 2025, we have things like flavored papers that you can buy from the store, and there's even other types of papers I haven't mentioned yet. There's rice. They have a rice paper you can buy if you're trying to be more organic, I guess, or more for the environment. A hemp paper, which is also for the environment. And last but not least, they got the raw. I mean the wooded paper. It says wooded because it's just the fibers that it's made out of, and they all do the same thing. You know, you roll whatever you're going to roll in there, and they have pros and cons, but mostly the rice ones, you know, that are going to be the thinner ones are going to be the harder ones to roll. But they all burn very slow, except the scented ones tend to run, or you can't control them as well as the others, you know. And you can't taste whatever you put in there. A lot of people like to taste what you put in your paper. Anyway, today I'm going to then I'm going to roll a joint using just some tobacco, which is typically used, what they say, a cigarette back in the day. Or in France, they call it a fag. Oh, I'm having trouble getting this out of here. The machines roll it a lot better than we do. Or we ever did. Okay, you'd have that there. Oh, and I forgot to mention the grinder, sorry. The grinder has a big step in it. This defines how well it's going to burn throughout your paper, because if it's all clumped up, it's not going to burn very well, right? So you want to put it in your grinder, and then all you're going to do, your grinder has, I say, 3 parts. Has a top part, which are the middle part, which holds everything, and then the top part, which you put your herb in before it's grinded up, and then the bottom part, which catches all the key, or the the small things of tobacco. And anyway, what you do is you just turn that, you just turn it basically, like you're grinding it up. And then once you're done, all you do is knock it out of there. And then you screw it back on and you're done. Then you grab one of your rolling papers. And as you can see, that's 2 of them actually. Oops, the adhesive might have stuck. Well, let's just get a whole new one. Okay, well, as y'all can see, the adhesive is right there. You can see how it's shiny. The adhesive is shiny. Right there you can see. Anyway, what you do is technically you take your fingers right here and right here and make like a what to call it, a bridge, I guess, some type of, like, you're forming it, you're getting ready to form it. That's basically what I'm saying. You're getting ready to form it. It's like you're getting ready to form a bridge, I like to say, is what I was trying to get at. But you just put it all in there, y'all see? You put it all in there. I want to pack it out evenly now. Packing it out evenly. Evenly. So it smokes evenly. If not, it'll smoke all crazy. It won't burn, right? Then you want to just tuck it. All you gotta do is tuck it like that. Showing everybody, tuck it, and then all you do is pack it and roll it, and pack it and roll it, and then you lick the adhesive very gently, and then just pack it and roll it. Just like that there. And there you have yourself a cigarette. Easy peasy, y'all see. Mm-hmm. And to recap everything, I got my tobacco out, got my materials out, I got my grinder, which I applied late, I'm sorry, but I got it. But and I used it, and I got my got everything else. What I'm trying to get at is that's really all you have to do. It's pretty simple. Don't make it too hard. It's pretty easy. And it's something that comes in handy, especially if you like to relax every now and then. And you have a little bit of, you can buy tobacco in bulk. And, well, this has been Gavin Crump. And I guess I'm going to go ahead and let it go from there. Thank you.